In today's video, we'll be upgrading my favorite deck of all times that reached Mythic rank 69 in a previous season, Sultai Super Draw. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. My name is Hello Good Game, and I'm pleased to be your host within this Magic the Gathering Arena Deck Guide video, breaking down in depth our deck list, discussing the strategies and synergies held within, providing you with a deeper understanding of how to pilot this deck effectively. Furthermore, we will demonstrate in our ranked gameplay footage against the best players and decks in game. Finally, concluding with our wrap-up thoughts, channel news, deck review. If you want to help out, it's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Leave a thumbs up. A like goes a long ways. If you have any thoughts or concerns, drop them in the comment section below. Of course, subscribe for future content, new decks daily, as well as the community Discord. Invite link in the link tree in the description below. Looking forward to meeting you. Thanks again. Have a magical day. Enjoy today's video. Kick back, relax. Let's roll out.
It's a new lap record!
Here we are with their Mythic rank number 69 deck. Now, this was in a previous season, but I'll tell you what, the magic is still very much alive. Not only this, but we get to upgrade it with new cards, making it even stronger than its previous version. A few new cards in the deck will be Tinybones, 3 steps ahead, Duelist of the Mind, right? So no jokes there. And of course, some additional lands within the Sanctum and the Marsh. Okay, so aside from the new, includes to the deck, the core build will be around Zimone and Dina. 3 mana, 3 power, 4 toughness. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Well, that sounds pretty good. Each turn is nice as well, your turn as well as your opponent's turn. Furthermore, we can tap it to sacrifice another creature, drawing a card. You may put a land card from your hand into the battlefield tapped if you control 8 or more lands. And you'll repeat this process once, which is pretty cool. I mean, once you have that many lands, it doesn't really matter, but it's still nice to, get them in play, I suppose. And then you can, be double casting, triple casting a little bit earlier because we don't necessarily have a problem with that because we have a lot of draw in deck to continually apply more pressure. So Zimone and Dina, 2 damage when we draw our second, and we're going to gain 2 life, right? So obviously, you know who we're playing that with. Sheoldred the Apocalypse for 4 mana is a 4 power 5 toughness creature with Death Touch. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever they draw a card, they're going to lose 2 life, right? So that's going to be helping us out here. And then, we start going into our side pieces. The Mosswood Dreadknight for 2. Dread Whispers for 2 at sorcery as the adventure. You lose 1 life and draw a card. Beautiful. As a 3/2 with Trample, when it dies, you may cast it from your graveyard as the adventure until your next turn, which is really, really good, right? So this is not only a phenomenal card to sacrifice because we can replay it after we've cast the adventure, right? So you can replay the adventure from the grave, which is crazy good. And then once you do that, it opens up, the Mosswood as a creature again. So that will draw a card through its ability, and Zimone and Dina can sacrifice it to draw the second card, which is really nice. Of course, you have 1 on your upkeep as well, but it just goes to show the synergy within the Dreadknight and Zimone and Dina, something that we can repeat every turn, something, that we can potentially, if we want to do on our opponent's turn, right? You can declare Zimone as a blocker, and then at instant speed, tap it. So this is always quite nice. And then alongside the Mosswood Dreadknight, we will utilize Duelist of the Mind for 2 mana. Its power is equal to the number of cards we've drawn this turn. Toughness is 3, and whenever you commit a crime, you may draw a card if you do discard a card, triggering only once each turn, right? So this is pretty decent because we're drawing sometimes multiple cards a turn, ideally, right? And this can grow in power quite nicely, as well as act as our draw engine because we'll be committing a fair amount of time within the deck as well, right? We have removal, we have counter interaction. So the draw engine that it represents is quite nice, alongside it applying quite amount of pressure on your opponent, as you know, it's hitting for 2 or 4 damage potentially a turn in the air with evasion, and having vigilance to defend is quite nice as well. And then, you know, getting away from that a little bit on the top end, Ertai Resurrected for 4 as a 3/2 with flash. When it enters the battlefield, choose one of the two, either countering target spell, activated ability, or triggered ability, or destroying another target creature or planeswalker. And then, you know, the owner of the spell that was interacted with, or the permanent that was interacted with, gets to draw a card. So that can force a draw for ourselves, potentially, if we need it. We could also force our opponent to draw while getting favorable interaction with that counter or removal, right? Glissa can also potentially draw a 3-mana 3/3 with First Strike and Death Touch. When it deals combat damage to a player, choose one. You draw a card and lose 1 life. Okay. Destroy target enchantment or remove 3 counters from target permanent. You know, it's just so good that we're running it. The draw is not bad. And Aclazotz Deepest Betrayal for 5 is a 4/4 with flying and lifelink. And whenever it attacks, each opponent will discard a card. For each opponent who can't, you draw a card. Now, this is phenomenal. Whenever an opponent discards a land card, create a 1/1 bat with flying. When it dies, return it to the battlefield tapped and transformed under your control as Temple of the Dead, which is a land that taps for a swamp or black source. And you can also pay 3 tapping it to transform it back into the Deepest Betrayal if a player has 1 or fewer cards in their hand, which probably isn't us, but could potentially be late game, but more likely or not will be our opponent. And then Virtue of Persistence is here for 7 mana to bring all of these high-value creatures back from the grave late game. At the beginning of your upkeep, return target creature card from a graveyard, could be yours or your opponent's, to the battlefield under your control, which is great. Lockthwain Scorn for 2 as the sorcery speed adventure. Target creature gets -3/-3 until the end of the turn. You gain 2 life. You can use this in conjunction with Cut Down, you know, bringing down their total toughness and power. So Cut Down can take it for 1 mana at instant speed, destroying a creature with total 5 or less. Then we'll have Bitter Triumph. Destroying creature or planeswalker as an additional casting cost, either pay 3 life or discard a card. Discarding creatures isn't bad with Virtue, specifically legendaries, as we can only have 1 in play at a time, bringing them back from the grave, as mentioned. And then, I guess our last interaction spell would be 3 Steps Ahead for 1 mana at instant speed with Spree, +2 for a total of 3, countering target spell, +3, create a token that's a copy of target artifact or creature you control. You know, this is quite nice, a bit of a bummer with the legendaries, but you can still take advantage of them if they're interacted with. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Very good for the deck synergy as a whole. At instant speed is even better. And then finally, Tinybones, the Pickpocket, is a 1/1 with Death Touch, and when it deals combat damage to a player, you may cast a non-land permanent from their graveyard and spend mana as though it were any type. So, you know, this is really nice in conjunction with the removal, so we can kind of grab some card advantage from them, playing their cards, as well as, you know, that quasi-removal via the Death Touch, which is, you know, kind of present in the deck. You know, Glissa's got it, Sheoldred's got it as well. So, you know, this is really, really good to also go 1-for-1 with one of their creatures, right? So, not too shabby, specifically, you know, as we can bring it back as well. That's the deck. I hope you enjoy. You know, we got some utility lands. You already know what those are, though, right? The Mire, the City, and Endures as our channel lands. You know, again, potentially some crimes here within Endures and City. Mire is just targeting ourselves, grabbing stuff back. And we also have the Reef, which is a crime as a 4/4, causing them to mill, which is not bad. The mill is really good with Tinybones, giving you additional choices to play from their graveyard. And then the new lands are here, and a bunch of the, you know, old lands, just dual lands for consistency, right? Having a lot of fun with this deck. You know, it's something that I used to break the top 100 Mythic with in the past. Now we've had the chance to upgrade it with the latest cards, and, you know, I'm just having a ton of fun with it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, join the community Discord. Reminder, the deck list is in the description below. Let's kick back, relax, and play some games. Going first, nice land. Some removal, some creatures. It's all coming together, isn't it? Removal is active and not needed. Tinybones Zigo. Esper Connive. Best case scenario. Which is a weird thing to say out loud. Truly. Maybe just control. I mean, at least they're 1-for-1s. I'm gonna swing, first and foremost. I guess that's a mistake. I mean, they could have done it on the stack anyways. Slow land, but it's still good, I think, right? A Teferi, yeah, that's his big time control deck here. Only one land though. Cut down can go, I don't care. I don't think they have any creatures to remove is the reasoning behind that. I'm sure you're... That's funny. A few moments later. I'm gonna eat those words. My bad. Let's attack. Interesting. That's not a Sheoldred. Just playing it, keep them on their feet, basically. Oh, no. No! No! Should have played it, I guess. Dang, dude. Why do you hate me? We get 1 damage in on that. We need to get all of it. Yeah, you can mill bud. Oh, I just took 3 lands from them. That could have been 3 turns of glory for us. That's my bad. I think I just helped them out. Sucks that it loses its ability. 2 damage is not the end of the world. That was pretty good. Let's take a draw. Let's swing. Ertai does not work. So, you know. Let's play Zimone. Aye! Bully for you, bro. Another? This game is hard. And you have like the -2 just active again. Wow. That's impressive. And you're not removing. Drawing and proliferating land out, 2 in hand. Interesting. Graveyard Trespasser. Zimone is gone. Tinybones as well. It's impressive. I still have the crime. Toss the land, take theirs. Get rid of the Thrall, and then we have Ertai up. Again, I hope. One card in hand. They're drawing. It's not bad. We're at 15. They hit for 5, 6, 7. Or defend. That's cool too. Take the walker. Crime is a draw.
Your day will come, fleshlings.
That way we can hit for a little additional damage. Take them to 12. There's 4 in hand for them. Is that your 3rd Graveyard Trespasser? 2nd. Ouch. They are not bad. I mean, you may as well swing with the bat, no? Take some life gain. Because you're not going to defend with it. Draw and discard. That might be a game-winning card. We cannot play it this turn. Sheoldred, that is. Forcing us into 3 steps. Big money, no whammies. 3 in hand. That's fine. I will double block. Copy of the Duelist. Hit for 1. It's probably a counterspell here. No? Well, I almost don't think there's removal. There is. Okay. Good one. Yep. 3 in hand. I'm double blocking. Soaring is good. Oh, man. Burned. I thought we could go for it and then protect after. Greedy guts. Greedy guts, you know? Hitting Soaring. Overextending. We get hit with a field wipe, this is over. But if they don't, and we can hold up mana to protect, then we've got a good chance, right? So it's a super duper trade-off. I was trying to do that with Sheoldred, but it didn't pan out. Life gain's good, though. Life gain's good. So the counterspell is 3. We may as well keep all 6 and just create a token of our bro. Still killing Soaring. They're going to gain some life, though.
Darkness I return.
We could also make a copy of Ertai. The ETB still triggers to kill the life gain. Or something else. Counter a spell and kill something. Or take like another Duelist. Are you kidding me? This is your 3rd Vraska? I swear, if you have a counterspell behind this. I think I'm going to take a Duelist. Blocks are good. I'm keeping that. Oh, I'm keeping that. And that's their turn. Nice. Need 7th land. We're rolling. Let's open up our lanes. Triple Duelist draw. I need the land. Not this turn, I don't. So it'll be tapped and a creature land. Good game. Unless they've got something in hand. Nice. That was looking pretty grim a couple times, but we get through. Nice. Going first. Fairly decent hand, I suppose. Tap land in. Dreadknight, does it go? His increased damage over the Duelist. Let's swing first. Play our creature, a land, and crime. I think I could have avoided this life loss here, though, actually. Bad HGG. Keep Glissa, toss the Mosswood. I like to lose life, living on the edge. Well, it gives Sheoldred a reason to be in the deck, right? Go to gain it back. Hey, that's a great card too, yeah? Another swing. Glissa is a go. 4 mana. Wow. Okay. Edgar, no joke, no joke, no joke. Okay, let's get Bartolome. It is a crime. Looking for a land. No land. Toss a Duelist. Big swing. They might block here. That's fine, though. Life gain tokens are active. We're looking for lands, so we're kind of trapped at 3 here. Which is crazy, because we're like really drawing too, right? Mondrak, nice. Okay. It's pretty groovy. I can't believe it. Let's see what we got. Beautiful. B-E-A, beautiful. It's always nice to take. I mean, they're doubling next turn, but still good. Where's my land? This is ridiculous. This is too much tuna. Swing for 6. Draw land. Yes! I'm a legend. Alright, they got 4 life, 4 in hand. Nice board state. Those cores go. Some life gain. 3 blind mice. Oh, wow. Okay. They're doing the thing. Oh, oh. No blukes. So what's my problem? The life gain? Yeah, okay. I'm not even entirely certain Sheoldred is the answer. Keep the first strike back, maybe? Would just be a token, like a mouse they offer up, right? The life gain here is aggressive. These tokens are aggressive. They're going to come back and get us. I like it. Dang, 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 dang. Lieutenant, I should have killed Illis Core, I guess, eh? You're a madman. What an absolute mad lad here. You've gone wild. Insano in the Braino. They do gain 2 life. We're going to lose 2 life. I needed another land is what I needed, eh? So this is terrible. We forced them to draw. With the removal. Another land would have been so much better. Land is illegal, though, right? Vigilance, that's so good. What an absolute mad lad. I guess we probably should have tried to counter that ability with the Resurrected, maybe. Down to 4. And you're gaining so much life, right? Star of the show, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. 2 more. Add it to the pile, baby. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's more? Nice. They did the thing. This is a great match of Magic, though, right? This is something that you don't always see. And something I've been running into more frequently in Diamond. Now, I love testing my decks against the best, right? That's a big part of my brand. But I'll tell you what, this has been so much more fun. Man, this game is difficult, though, huh? Ouch. I think they could just kill us with a Bartolome. Just sacrifice with Illis Core, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I mean, I see lethal. Oh, they don't have the black source to play it. No! Ah, they can't get it into the battlefield. I see. They could try to Mondrak out because it does 2 at a time. But that's, like, not enough, right? It's pretty close, but... And that 13 is really good for them. So this could be a draw and 2 life. Or do we need to double remove? All right. We gain 4. We deal 2. Vigilance can swing. We're still in so much trouble, though. What a fantastic match, nonetheless. I'm worried about this triggering here. That's a lot of damage! Luckily, we have defenders. They're down to 7 after the draw. Oh my gosh. Vigilance, too, so not a lot of... reason not to attack. As long as they don't have another Pilgrim, those death triggers were slaying us and keeping them alive. What does that do? For more life? An absolute mad lad. Well, the indestructible goes for sure. Well, Edgar's gonna flip. Because it doesn't have indestructible itself. I wonder if we take that 5, right? Probably. Or just offer Ertai up in front. Not that I agree with making more tokens, but... Ouch! Okay. I want to cast it as the adventure. Land and play. Damage. Crime. Gain life, gain life, gain life. Creature. Draw more. Pushing up the Duelist. Now this is really good as a bounce spell. We can hit for 4. We have removal for 2. What would we need to remove? This is reduced by 1, 2, 3, 4. This casts for 1. Would have been 2 additional crimes, not lethal. So that's 3 out of our 4. I think we go into defensive posture here. Oh, and the 2 life. We would have had them down to 1. What a match. I thought they had us. Now we're back to maybe being on top, I think, potentially. Another Eddie Doodles. Went to town riding on some life gain. Okay. I think we get it. This is more life gain for us. May as well take the +1 counter, right? And we have lethal a variety of ways. We play this. Sacrifice it. Grab it back. Damage. Thank you. Decline, I want that. It's a crime, draw. Land, good game. That was not only a good game, but a phenomenal game. Thank you so much, opponent. All right, curve looks good. Skeleton, not terrible. It can't block, right? I also don't really want to just give them the tutor. We'll wait. I guess. It's one of those things, right? You can't just leave it there. The case will solve. Bummer, but whatever. Minor, yeah, it's a skeleton deck. It's so good. Again, they've got really nothing for us to play from their graveyard. Is Tinybones for defending? You know, maybe at this point. It's just like not enough damage to, I think, justify the swing. I think I block this. Maybe I should have swung, because now I don't want to block it. I was thinking we would get something better to block. I thought it was going to be the enchantment that made a skeleton token or whatever. I think it's just Ertai, right? We play Sheoldred, it's dead. At least this way. Oh, really? I don't want to use actual removal on that. In fact, I refuse. Should have played Shelly. Couples like missteps here. Hindsight, it's really hard to, you know, actually figure all that out in real time. Again, I'm holding it up. I'm gonna put in damage here. And that honestly would be good for us. Should we sit on our removal? Or play the knight in as a blocker? Removal we can remove later. Knight can block now. So I like the knight. Oh, it is the enchantment. Okay. That is so annoying. I don't like it. Alright, we'll block. Down to 13. We get our 6th land. Nice. That's very good for us. Shelly is a go. Draw a card on top. Gain 1 life. Hit for 3. Hit for an additional 2 to 5 on the turn. Secondary Corpse of the Lost is out. Big boys, no attacks. Nice removal. Goodbye, my dearest. It's a big hit. We should have swung with the land as well for lethal. That's on me. My bad. Just seeing that now. Another little happy misplay of mine. Gives me the opportunity to do this. Force them to draw. And it's all the same. Nonetheless, it's something I noticed. 2 lands. Let's make it work, people. Oh, that's wrong order. Whoops. Oh, well, I guess, let's wait and see. All right, it's like we're still not, we wasted the turn anyway, so. May as well wait and see, mate. Toss a Sheoldred.
No more distractions. Let's make this quick.
Secondary Liliana. Oh, wow.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
Let's see if we can find our fourth. Oh, Blitzadelphia. Holy Toledo. A little slow. It's okay, though. Gives us a chance to maybe draw out some removal. A third Liliana? Are you insane?
This is my home.
Have you lost your mind? Three Lilianas in your top 12. Something, something. That's impressive, dude. I wonder if they have removal. Does a mono black deck have removal? Is that what he just asked?
You won't be outsmarting me.
I can kill their Sheoldred. Yeah, you're so funny. Gotcha. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. He's a rude boy, bro. Little combo there.
Fine. I'll take my
Lands
sons
out.
and leave.
2 in hand. I need to what? You need to just slow down over there, okay, bud? Dial it back, dude. I suppose we'll pass turn. We have 2 blue. 3, in fact. Huh. I mean, I guess it kind of pays for them, doesn't it? I think that's the play line. Them still having that underdog sucks. But we should make the most of this. We only need 1. Mosswood is good. I think. I like it. I like that land too. Down to 12 though. It'd be a double draw for them. Let's hold on to it for now. One card in hand with the underdog. Oh no, it's a land, but they still have that, you know, the Foundry, right? So it's 5 damage. Pretty good. Did I not play this? I did. They killed it. It's back in hand now. Okay, sorry. I guess we could have copied our Sheoldred at instant speed in full control. Post combat damage. Since our death touch damage was already applied. Well, we do need this. Some removal would be good. Okay. As long as they don't have removal in hand and hit us for 5 again. That would suck. Close game. 8-8. Underdoogie to 6. I mean, that blitz costs. What? I mean, I have the virtue, so if they're going to kill it with something, like, that's okay. Really? They're going for it. Down to 4. Trespasser up to 5. Take Zimone and Dina, I suppose. Okay, okay, okay. Let's take lethal. I mean, maybe they've got removal and it's not lethal. I don't know. Good game, dude. Looking for a better start. I think. In quite slow. Yeah, that's like not terrible. Me too. Oh, no way. Dang it.
Those who get in my way tend to
Sigh.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Liliana is very good card.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Not a fan. It's pretty good too.
The others come to me. I know when I'm not out.
So
Your
aggressive.
friends have to leave.
Let's play Shelly. Their preachers can just close us out. 2 of them? Oh my god. At least we gain it back with our draw. Eventually they're going to make those tokens, though, instead. Ooh, that is goodcard.com. We just need to top deck removal, and we have lethal, right? To kill the bat. Oh, they don't even care. They don't want to see. Because they know it's there. On the draw. Never terribly good, but I think we can make the most out of it, right? We always do. Marsh is a go. Duelist on 2. Duelist removal. Well, we can maybe just go straight for it. The ramp is kind of suspect. Dreadknight is out. I don't want to pay any life here. Zimone and Dina is a go. 3/4, an exceptional blocker. Nice. Okay. This is the first time I've seen this played competitively, so I'm very interested. Dreadknight goes. Okay. You're such a dog, dude. Guess we're taking it. And for 3, it's not the most impressive thing I've ever done. We can't risk not having... Oh, what? Atali is a pretty cool card, right? Dude, you grab my back god. I like Atali. Oakley Dokely. I like it. This is not too shabby, HGG. 3 steps ahead, really working well with this deck. The counterspell, the ability to copy your stuff, and just straight up draw cards, which is what we're looking to achieve anyways, is really cool. You know, the Mosswood Dreadknight and Zimone and Dina has been one of my favorites for a while now, and we get to add the Duelist of the Mind to it, replacing the Fairy Mastermind, which I'm actually into. I find that the Duelist is drawing us more cards than the Mastermind was. Just, you know, saying that out loud, I suppose. It's worth a discussion. That's what was swapped in its spot. Tinybones is here taking the place of our Spyglass Siren in the previous build as well, if you're curious. 3 steps ahead has replaced Make Disappear, which was, you know, we were sacrificing the Dreadknight or the Siren, but now we don't have to, and we have these additional modes which can help us out as well, and then adding the new lands to the deck. So that's what's changed since the last variant of this deck, which I had so much success with, and you can see that all of these changes have increased the ceiling of this deck. We're not really hindering it in any way, changing it up too much. We also included the bat. I don't know what I took out for the bat. The bat is new. I'm not entirely certain. I want to add gigs, of course. Who doesn't? I was even thinking about Gitrog, but maybe that's a little too far out, right? Let me know, of course, if there's any cards that you think would fit well in this deck. At the end of the day, you know, I'm just one individual. It's a lot to get these decks out to you every day. I know you think I'm perfect, but I make mistakes. You see it in the gameplay, and I can make mistakes in my deck building as well. But if we work together as a community, you know, kind of patch those holes, those weak points that you may see, feel free to share. Then we're all walking away with a better deck, which is, you know, ideal, I'm sure, because who wants to lose, right? So thank you all so much for your support throughout these videos. I truly appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member. You know what it is. Community Discord remains open if you want to hang out. And yeah, we'll see you soon in the next. Take care.